Yo. 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 Nick. There it is. Yo. What's cracking, never lacking? It's your boy Michael Coleone on air. Don't care. Back for another Wednesday.
Hey, what it do? Chocolate Daddy. I'm back from vacation.
Hey, man, y'all know what it is. It's your boy Blue Label Johnny checking in.
And what it is, what it do is Calbron Coleone back for On Air Don't Care.
I hate everybody on this panel.
I know everybody tuning in can't see, but we now have an intern. Let's give it
Hey,
up for Mike.
y'all give it up for Mike. Ladies and gentlemen,
Yes, sir.
everybody give it up for Mike.
W Mike.
W Mike.
All right. Well, so, guys, other than having an intern, how's the week going?
I got to watch Cowboys football again.
Woo!
So as much as I've been saying I wasn't gonna watch it, boy, I was so fucking excited for that
Day
shit.
one, he was watching.
Yeah.
He
Preseason,
He
brother.
had to FaceTime to me to tell me the game was on,
make
and he was
sure
already
he
watching.
knew.
Yeah. If we could just go back a few episodes, I swear I called this. I'm not.
Bro.
You're not wrong.
It's
Listen,
wrong.
it still pissed me off. Okay, Zeke still fucking
Wait,
sucks.
okay, it's not cool with Coleone yet. All right, it's not.
But I got to watch some football. It was great. Just been chilling. Got a new job starting tomorrow. So
Ugh.
Just getting things.
10 out of 10. Don't recommend.
Don't recommend.
No recommend.
My week was great. I'm coming back from vacay, getting back into the workforce. But we're going to talk about my vacay later. But, yeah, everything's good, though.
My week's going pretty good. Like I'm feeling like Chocolate Daddy right now. Like all the ladies love Blue Label Johnny at the moment. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I
What do
can't
you
feel
mean?
like I can't lose at the moment. So I mean that feels good. Like
That's
so you know what I'm
life.
saying? Yeah, that's
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 life.
life.
that's life.
That's life.
Taking
Type
everything
shit.
time
Type
to
shit.
win.
Type shit. I don't really know. What's cracking like me? What's going on with you, Cabrones?
It's been a pretty good week. We had the kickoff party for the fair.
Oh,
Very
that too.
excited.
Oh yeah, we are back in fair
Yeah,
season,
I
aren't we?
got
Fuck
so
off.
fucked
Fuck off.
up.
You didn't talk about it. That's on you.
I got fucked up at the kickoff party, boy.
I'm really-
I knew you would.
I'm just getting ready for this fair. Starts Friday for 10 days. Super excited. Catch me backstage. All right. Sorry. He gets me.
I'm laughing
Does
at
he?
you, not with you. So it's a difference.
Goof.
Well, I think it's about that time for cooling with Coleone.
Yo, what it is, my boy? You watch your Packers?
I didn't watch the Packers. I watched everything else, though.
I wouldn't have either.
Nah,
my
we,
boy.
man,
Not
we
gonna lie.
did. Nah, that arm was out, boy. J Love had that arm out, bro. We looking all right. We looking all right. I watched the highlights. We looking all right.
That's wild work.
That's wild.
Crazy state.
No,
Okay.
no. The only thing I watched was the
Fuck off this
Cowboys.
panel.
I was like, yeah, you gotta go, brother. You're not allowed to wear a Mavs shirt on my panel and say that.
I'm
shit.
being facetious, making fun of Caramel Daddy over here. Okay,
Are those new glasses?
No.
fuck off.
So nah, but Cowboys game was not to say great, but just for like, I don't give a fuck who wins and loses in the preseason game. All I want to see is the people I've been watching all year long. The nigga like Demo, who got injured last preseason and didn't get a
1-3.
chance to show like what he was capable of in the regular season. I'm excited to see him. You know what I'm saying? Just put everything he's been able to learn just by standing on the sideline and being around all those guys into effect now that he's fully healthy and like moving the way he is. Bro, DeMarvion Overshown is going to be a fucking problem this year. Mark my word.
What's his number?
Big 1-3. Big 1-3 in the building.
What's going on?
But like, just to break down some of like the points, like I've been watching a lot of film. You know what I'm saying? I always watch film. But DeMarvion Overshown, the way he gets, like, finds the ball, finds the flow of like where the play's going, and is 111 miles an hour to the ball at all points in time. Like, he's never sitting there waiting on something to happen. He's going to make a play, and we have not had that at the linebacker position in quite some time. And he is not afraid to get down and get his nose dirty in the pile of offensive linemen, D linemen. Like, he's finna go crack somebody. Like, he trying to put his shoulder pads on somebody else's shoulder pads at all times of the game, and I love that because we don't have that kind of physicality other than Donovan Wilson in the secondary, and I need that at the second level so that we can stop the run because our run-stopping game has been dog shit.
God damn.
But like, yeah, like our linebackers, we looking real fucking good. We picked up this young cat this year. Something Leofau. He's a Hawaiianer, Islander, and he's a linebacker, and he's not so much like a physically gifted, like go after the ball kind of guy, but like from college, he played at Notre Dame. And he was like the head of the defense, and so like he's got a high IQ in football, and he's the plan. Nigga, you look like you was asking for a drink over there glazing, like you over here gobbling while he done me wrong. Fuck out of here. Nah, but
Wow.
Leofau, he gonna like. We picked up Eric Kendricks this year, and I think that was partially due to bringing Mike Zimmerman in. And Eric Kendrick has been with Mike for the past 2 years in Minnesota.
Okay.
And so, like, that really, he knows his system. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing new to Eric Kendricks to, like, operate and get people lined up within Mike Zimmerman's defense. And so he brought him in to, like, orchestrate that as far as all the new guys in Dallas. And I think having Eric there, he's what Leofau will be in a couple years. He's going to be the brains of the defense, getting everybody set up. And so having him out there behind Eric is fucking, it's great traits, learning. Like, he's going to have a head start as far as linebackers do in the league more than anybody else just because of who he has in his room with him. Not to mention fucking Michael Parsons and, you know, like, and Micah's playing at the backer spot more now, too. He's not just going to be straight down on the line. Mike Zimmerman's defense is going to bring some fucking problems to the league. Like, I know that for a fact.
We gonna see, but talk heavy, man. Talk heavy. That's some good talk right there.
My biggest point, though, out of this whole game that I saw.
I already know, and I'm with him on this point. I already know.
Trey Lance is ass.
Garbage.
So bad.
Straight dog shit.
I'm telling you, I know it's going with Coleone, but I watched 8 minutes of the third quarter, just 8 minutes of the third quarter, and I could not do it. Like, I was like, okay, I missed the first half. I'm going to watch the second half. No, the fuck I'm not. Not watching Trey Lance because, oh, my God, the only time that I was like, okay, is whenever he ran the ball. Any other time, I was like, where the fuck are you throwing that to? Like, oh, my God, no pressure, still sucks at throwing the ball. I can't.
Bro, he came from San Fran, right?
Yeah, he was the number 3 pick in the draft.
Yeah.
Number 3.
And San Fran is a passing team. No wonder your stupid ass ain't over there. You suck, bro.
Damn.
You suck.
I follow a lot of Cowboys pages, like people who go watch training camp, like who are there like live, just going over shit. And everybody's like, so I watched the game, and everybody's talking about Trey Lance, and they're like, oh, he's terrible, but he's a young quarterback. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck how young you are, my brother. If you cannot stand there at the age of what, like 23, you've been playing football for 7 years at the highest level. You telling me you can't stand here and throw the ball at somebody's chest?
Even with
Tell me that motherfucker
no
8 yards
pressure on
above
you,
somebody's head?
No,
I'm like, bro.
You ain't running from nobody and you still can't throw the ball.
He's young. He needs more time to develop. Fuck that time. Get him the fuck up out of here.
We ain't got that time to give him.
And all the motherfuckers, my biggest problem with it is like, everybody's like, we need to start Trey Lance over Dak Prescott.
No.
The fuck?
Yeah,
the
that's
fuck?
all I've heard. And so I was like, all right, let me see what he does.
Yeah, let me see how.
Fuck off.
Bro played at like fucking some Michigan State or some smaller school. Like, it was a D1 program, but it's a smaller school. Like, bro was not out here balling against the fucking SEC best of the best, and he's just gonna be a dog. Like, bro needs time. He needs to be the guy that you have in there, trial and error, who's starting every game, trial and error through a season. Because Trey Lance is not going to be third string and pop out one game like fucking Johnny Manziel and just go crazy.
Nah.
It's not going to fucking happen. He sucks.
I'm gonna tell you though, like out of all the preseason quarterbacks that I saw, Dorian DTR from in Cleveland, he impressed the hell out of me.
But Dorian played some last year. Whenever fucking before they got Joe Flacco towards the very end of the year, DTR was starting. And so like I've seen some of him. The Ray, the homie, he a Browns fan, so I was paying attention to DTR, and He was doing his thing.
Yeah, he's doing his thing.
If he had the opportunity to go fucking play in New England or anywhere, he would probably be fucking great. But he's just like third string in fucking Cleveland right now, so he don't have the opportunity to show it. But let's talk about these injuries, brother.
Let's talk about them, man.
J.J. McCarthy. The Vikings got rid of Kirk Cousins. I was like, what they finna do? They got another white boy. they did it. They got another white boy.
It's Minnesota. What do you want them to do?
And he out for
And
the
he
season.
tore his MCL.
He out for the
He out for
season.
the, he just went today. He just got his MCL repair surgery done. He out for the season.
Damn.
Who do they got?
Good question. You think I give a fuck about Minnesota?
So who?
It's
they
probably
got?
like Case Keenum or some shit. Somebody you ain't heard of since like 2012.
Do they want Trey Lance?
They ain't got nobody to give us for Trey Lance. They done gave away everybody already.
They can have him.
Minnesota should
We're
just go.
Texans. We're very generous.
Minnesota should just go purify themselves in Lake Minnetonka, man. Just you know what I'm saying? Like y'all ain't never, bro. Come on, man.
I want to.
Y'all ain't never going nowhere.
Cleveland's
Y'all had a little
fine.
bit of hope when Brett Favre came over there for a minute. You know what I mean?
And now they think Justin Jefferson, old fucking crybaby ass, finna get it done for him. If Kirk Cousins couldn't do it, J.J. McCarthy definitely not doing it, my boy.
not doing it.
I hate to break it to you.
And Kirk Cousins gonna be out for the first week anyway in Atlanta. So
You heard about Malik Neighbors?
Apparently,
bro got a little ankle injury. They saying it's day to day right now, which is probably like he not gonna play for the next 2 preseason games because they saying they taking it day to day that he got an ankle tweak. So as a receiver, that's not something you can really
Right.
You can't really what you finna do. And even if he doesn't, bro, I'm not gonna lie. If I was Malik Neighbors in New York, if I was in New York playing with Daniel Jones, my boy, I would not. The last thing I would be doing is on that field. I've seen practice clips of Daniel Jones just throwing straight over running backs' heads out of the backfield. Like, we're not talking about 30 yards down the field. He's done that too, throwing it over motherfuckers. But I'm talking about, like, snap the ball, throw it to your running back right here. He throwing it smooth over their head. Boy, Daniel Jones is not that guy.
not that guy. But man, so that is that the wrap up for Cooler?
I got one more thing to speak on.
He ain't had shit for the past week, so now he got an
Tyreek.
hour.
He got time to make up.
Yeah, got.
Tyreek Hill speaking on Noah Lyles. You seen that shit?
Yeah, I was gonna bring this up later, but go ahead.
Noah Lyles had fucking COVID or whatever
Yeah,
and
this
still
shit
ran
was
the
crazy.
200 meter.
Yeah.
And he got bronze. And fucking last year, Noah Lyles was talking about, you know, the world champions, if NBA or whatever, it was Super Bowl, whatever the fuck it was. That same guy.
Yeah.
And so he left in a wheelchair, and Tyreek was like, whenever you make it back home, we can race.
I'll beat you.
Yeah, she was like, you think you could win? I don't think I can. I'll beat him. Damn, Reek. And I got my money on Reek. Anybody who want to
I got
counter
my
that?
money on Reek.
We got a pot going already.
Hey,
My money on
congratulations
Reek.
to Tyreek Hill too, because he got #1 player of the
Oh, yeah, he
NFL
did
this
get-
year. Yeah.
I
Top
thought you were gonna
100,
say he had
number
another
100.
baby on the
Number
way.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, not another
damn,
one.
I thought you was
Another
congratulated
one.
for another baby on the
Oh
way.
nah.
I mean, he probably do. My boy probably knocked up another one. He put
Oh,
his dick.
yeah. He
My
probably got
boy-
3 more.
Look, in the words of the great philosopher Sidney 80 proof writer, that man put his dick on the crap table many
Hey,
nights,
bro.
and it won't be the
No,
last
hey.
time.
Did you see
And
the
it
way,
won't be the last time.
Did you see the way he finessed this little dude's mom though? Like I guess
You talking about at the camp?
yeah.
Yes.
And then he
Yeah,
told her mom
yeah.
like, "Hey, let's hang
Classic
out."
Riz.
Mama
Classic
was
Riz.
thick as hell. I would have did the same thing. I would have classic
W.
Riz.
Riz.
Chat, drop the W's for Hill's Riz game, chat.
Chapter W. I would have did the same thing.
Nah, but that's been it for this week of Coolin' with Corleone.
So
All
I guess
right.
that means it's time
It's
to
a-
kick it
here
with
we go.
Cabron.
Kicking it with Cabron. I ain't got much to talk about, like always. This past month has been a whole lot of the same thing, just over and over again. One thing that I did want to talk about. One thing I did want to talk about is just how fast time goes by. When I was younger, I felt like a year was like eternity. I felt like a month was so long. I felt like a week was so long. And now that I'm old, A year goes by so fast.
Fast.
Oh my God. It is already August 2024, and it just feels like it just became 2024. Like, I was just tripping about how it's 2024, and now it's about to be 2025. Nah, I ain't got shit to kick it with, but I'm just getting ready for the fair. And next week's episode will probably be a little different.
Well, hold up. I do have a question for you.
Before you say that, Cole is a nominee for New Artist of the Year.
Ooh.
Oh, I didn't even
2024
know that.
New
Well, go
Artist of
check
the
my
Year.
story
You
then
ain't
on
see his story?
Instagram.
Cole has been nominated
For what? Like,
New
for what?
Artist Country
And what?
New
this
Artist
is,
of the Year.
and this is what, the 4th episode since Cole has not.
He has not
Touch
hit
it.
up Cabron yet.
Yep. Oh, I
Fact-
don't even think we.
In fact, he hasn't even
Last
responded.
week-
He used to like
went
her little
black. Oh,
yeah.
stuff. He don't even like her stuff anymore. So it's like I think he's
He
ignoring
don't
her.
know shit.
Yeah, I think he's
He
ignoring
don't-
her on purpose now.
No.
But I do have a question. I was wondering
Damn.
how
People's
you
Choice
feel.
Country Awards.
Yes.
Go Co.
Shut the fuck up.
Go vote, everybody. Go vote.
You didn't even know.
I didn't. I'm telling you, I have not been on social media at all.
How do you feel about Sauce Walker's words about Drake not doing music with Houston artists? How do you feel? Like, do you think
Fuck
that
off.
it's an accurate?
In relation to that, did
relation
you
to
see
that.
Drake got his official Texas license?
I did see
Yeah,
that.
I saw that. I
and
didn't
he
see
looked.
that.
He looked like an official broke ass
I
Texan in
gotta
that
see.
picture. Like he
You ain't
looks
seen
like
it?
he just ain't nobody but just some black dude who went to the fucking to DMV to take a picture.
Everybody's like, bro, he pursed his lips in the picture. Everybody's like, is that a Texas thing? Well, I will bop you upside your. If you don't get that Canadian ass nigga the fuck from my state.
I'm in awe. Go Co. How did I not know? God damn it.
You're not a real fan. That's why he doesn't hit you up.
Bro.
Wow.
He does hit me up. He
You're
does.
just a glazer.
All right.
You're just a glazer.
Well, I guess it's time to turn it over to the old heads
Hey.
of the podcast.
Well, I think
Yo, y'all not
Y'all-
fighting
y'all
over my vape over there. You tweaker.
Y'all tweet.
I think we need to hear about this trip.
Oh, my trip, man. Hey, I had a nice trip, man. First of all, I want to say this, bro. If you know somebody that lives in another state and you tell that person that you're going to go visit them, you need to establish the rules right ahead of time. You know what I'm saying? Now, I know a young lady that lives in Iowa, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. And I told her,
Who knows where Cedar Rapids is in
I
Iowa?
think that's in Russia, right?
exactly.
No.
That's in Russia, correct?
Yeah, that gotta
It's
be
in
somewhere.
Canada. No.
That shit across the waters, brother.
But I told her, hey, I'm doing this trip and I'm gonna come by your town for a few days and come visit you. Now, me and this person, we don't talk on a relationship level. You understand what I'm saying? But when chocolate,
This is about to get interesting.
How the tables have turned.
when Chocolate Daddy got there, we was cool. You know what I'm saying? We was cool. Everything was cool. Chocolate Daddy leaves and starts getting messages like, I miss you already. No, bitch. That is not the plan. That is not what we, you know what I'm saying?
Why are you mad at her? Because she misses Chocolate Daddy.
Bro, because me and her, Chocolate Daddy and her did not do anything. We just went, we went to a fucking escape room, dog.
Maybe that's why she misses you, is because you
She
didn't
want to
drop,
be locked in somewhere.
you didn't
with
drop any
No.
dick off in
Remember-
Iowa.
I wasn't going there to do that.
But that's why she misses you, is because you didn't drop dick off in Iowa.
Bro, if you seen her, you wouldn't have.
She was thinking otherwise.
Yeah,
was
she
thinking-
Yeah, that's gonna foul on your part, because I could have. I mean, like, if you going to meet the female in another state,
let her
like,
on is
I think
crazy.
that's. I don't even think you need to define that. I think that's.
crazy.
Leading her
I
on?
feel for
Crazy.
her.
Yeah, I
feel
think.
for
I think
her.
that's just like an unspoken like rule. Like you have to do that.
I think Chocolate Daddy just didn't have that attraction. So Chocolate
Was
Daddy
she,
said
was
no.
she a
What is
2 or
attraction?
few?
What does
Was she a
attraction?
2 or
she,
few?
she was 2 and few. She was a 2 and few.
What does that have to do with the price of tea in China?
Yeah, you leave that in Iowa. So, like, what's the problem here?
They only got twos and fews in Iowa.
I was
Damn.
only in Iowa for 2 days. It was like
Well, that
2
sounds
days
like-
for 2s and views.
only kicked
It's
it
like a whole festival.
Only kicked it with her one day in the daytime. So you know what I'm saying?
I mean, okay.
Hey, other than that,
I mean, you usually
Crazy
don't
things-
want the sunlight for twos and views, but it's Iowa, so like it's only
prefer
like
dark
the
times,
sunlight
but-
only comes out there like like twice a year or some shit, right?
get what you're
I don't
saying.
know, like, and that's regular, right?
Man, I'm at a
See
point
what
in my
you're
life.
saying.
I don't
see what
really,
you're saying.
I don't really use twos and fews anymore because I'm not young anymore. You can't.
Use twos and fuses.
Yeah.
You only use twos and fuse, cabron.
I'm not young
That's all you
anymore.
can do with twos and fuse is use them.
I'm not young
Unfortunately.
anymore. I can't duck them. I'm like too honest now. I'm too honest now. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I know exactly. Because, boy, like, back in the day, I'd just be, like, they'd be all in love with you and shit after you've been using twos and fuse. And be like, I don't know why you're in love with me.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, this
Like
bitch
I had-
fall in love with me. I can't do that.
Back in the day, I had tolerance. I sit on the phone and tell you some bullshit.
Break those
I can't
hearts,
do that
y'all.
no more.
Break those
Now
hearts.
it'd be like, I miss you,
I can't do it.
bitch.
2024,
Why?
guys.
Like why? We didn't do anything. Like, stop this dumb shit.
It
What
is-
is there to
Look,
mix?
but that's what, with especially with twos and fuse, which classically go under, like, being nice girls, because you just have to be when you're a twos and fuse. But, like, when you don't try to fuck them, well, you just fucked up. Because now they in love with your ass.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's kind of, again,
You should have played
This is
one
your
move,
fault.
like you was trying to fuck with her.
yeah,
let
this
me-
is your fault. This is
But
your
let me
fault.
tell you the rest of the trip. So
I don't hold her responsible for any part of this. This is
So-
all you.
so
It's all Chocolate Daddy.
So Chocolate Daddy took the Greyhound from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, to Detroit, where I had a show in Detroit. The bus ride going there was cool. We had a layover in Chicago for 2 hours.
Did you shit on the bus?
Huh?
Did you shit on the
Hell
bus?
no. And I was up front too. I was up
Oh,
front.
you'd had to walk.
Let me
Damn.
tell you, if I was gonna shit on the bus, I would sit in the front too.
Dog. It was an old lady. No, it was an old lady back there. I forgot what town we got to. She was like, "Can we get off the bus for a minute? Somebody to shit it back there. It smelled like shit. I ain't trying to be on this bus." She was just like, she was going off. I was like, "Hey, I'm glad I'm back." I was like, "I'm not getting off the bus because nobody getting my seat. I'm already, you know what I'm saying? I'm staying right up here in the front. I do not want to be back there with that
Daddy over
fucking
here
tongue."
like, I don't know what you talking about. My seat smell fine.
So we had a stop in Chicago, like, and we had to stay in Chicago for like 2 hours, bro.
This is before you went to Chicago.
I was on my way to Detroit. Yeah,
before you. Okay.
Yeah, because I had to go to Detroit and I took
That's
the bus and we stopped in Chicago 2 hours at the Greyhound. That was the most dangerous 2 hours.
Nigga was in the trenches of Chirac.
Bro, I was outside like okay, so I was hungry and I ordered I knew I couldn't go nowhere. So
You ain't check in with nobody. You couldn't go nowhere.
no, it wasn't that. It was just like to get an Uber to go to get something to eat and
You don't
shit.
got no niggas on O Block?
I would hell no.
Hell no. I done hit my
Yeah, I
nigga
wouldn't
Lawrence up
be-
like, yo, hey, I'm sliding through.
I wasn't finna risk my
Swear to
life.
God.
So I ended
Yo,
up
Somebody gonna pick me up or something.
I
need to
ended
show
up
Ford.
I ended up using Uber Eats and ordering Harold's Chicken, right? So I'm waiting, and that motherfucker was a long wait to get there. I'm like, damn, I hope it come before my bus. You know what I'm saying? So
Somebody get chicken.
I'm sitting outside, and then like I see this dude with a scooter ride up, skinny ass dude with big ass dreads. He was like, on phone now, man, you want some of this weed? I was like, oh. I was like, oh.
Not anymore.
Bro, I turned the corner so quick and went back into the station and sat in that motherfucker till my chicken came. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm not getting trapped. I'm not getting trapped out in these streets.
As soon as I hear on phone them, I'm running.
yeah, on phone
I'm
them. You want
running.
some? On phone them. Hey, big bro, on phone them. You smoke weed? I was like, nope.
Nope.
Nope. Nope.
These are
Not in
good Christian
Chicago.
lungs.
Not in Chicago, I know. Not at the Greyhound bus station in Chicago.
That's K2 for sure.
Not around my niggas, you know.
You know what I'm saying? So I went back in, and then so finally my Harold's Chicken came, and it was mid.
Nah,
Damn.
It wasn't. Yeah, it was mid. It wasn't.
pressed.
You know what? I think we should all take a trip to Mesquite and go to this spot called Frenchie's Chicken. Yeah, I think we should all go there and check it out and do like a On Air Don't Care review on that chicken.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so ride the bus the rest of the way to Detroit, right? I had to sit with this one dude. This motherfucker kept putting his foot on my foot.
Oh my god.
No.
So dog, So at one point I said, hey man, get your foot off my foot. And then he was like, you taking up all the leg space. I said, bro, if you don't get your foot off my foot. I just sat there like, bro, if you don't get your foot off my foot, bro.
Your foot off my foot. You don't get your foot off my
If your foot stay on my foot, I'm put my foot in your ass.
Then he looked at me and then he was like, man, I'm sorry, man. He's like, and I was eating that Harold chicken right next to him and shit. When I first got on there, I was like, hey man, this is my seat right there. Cause you know we had assigned seats on that bus.
sign seats.
A man.
Get your foot off my foot.
Nah.
Man, get your foot off.
Nah, I had finished the Harold chicken after when he started doing that.
What
But,
ethnicity was this man?
I don't know. Because I'm
Mystery
serious.
man.
Because he looked like you, but
Yeah, there ain't no way to tell what he
And
was.
that- yeah, and that-
there ain't no way to tell what that
Yeah,
nigga
nah.
was. Let me tell
nah,
you.
nah,
He look like me.
in that
you
in,
fucked.
in that region of in the Midwest region,
Yeah,
he
he
could
was
have
that
been
mysterious?
He could have been black and white. He could have been, they call them Chicanos up that way.
Look, that's
You
why I
know
told
what I'm
Mike he
saying?
couldn't go in the military because they would have put
'Cause
that
I
guy
got-
in military intelligence.
I got cousins
He'd have
that
been behind all
Dog,
kinds
I got
of enemy
cousins
lines.
that look just like you. Cousins that look just like you. I'm black as hell. Walk around with a
Really?
little light skinned ass nigga in Ohio, like, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm dead serious, looking like Baby Tron and shit. I do. I got cousins that look just like Baby Tron, and I'm just like, what the fuck, like, you know what I mean? But so we got to Detroit. Detroit was cool. I had an Airbnb for one night because I was only there for one night. Dog, I got to Detroit early in the morning.
This is where you had the show. Was in Detroit, right?
Yeah, in Detroit. I got there early in the morning. Finally, I asked the Airbnb dude if I can like check in early, and he was like, yeah. But then he got the times mixed up. He still let me come in there and put my bags down, but they didn't clean. I had to wait till they cleaned the room. So I went to Walmart and some other shit. Fucking around. Finally came back, took a little nap or whatever. Went and did the show. Dog, Detroit fucks with your boy.
Hell yeah.
Hell
They
yeah.
was loving the comedy, man. They was
Hell
like,
yeah.
damn, you funny as hell. I was kicking it with all the
Hey, that's what's up.
Yeah, I was kicking it with everybody. It was like, man, when you coming back? Blah blah blah. I'm like, all right, cool.
That's dope.
So then
Honor Care's got to go to Detroit.
yeah,
Bro, don't even got to
on
check
there
in
goes-
in Detroit.
Oh, I check in with Trick. I mean, Trick. We coming, baby. We coming.
coming. But after that, I went to Chicago for 2 days. Dog, downtown Chicago is beautiful as fuck. Chicago is a beautiful ass city. It's a dope ass city. But you just gotta be careful. Cause like I went to this one comedy club and then I started walking down the street. I was like, oh, I need the ATM. I started walking down the street. I saw a dollar store. I was like, oh, hell no. I was like, as soon as you see a Family Dollar, it's like, oh no. You know what I'm saying? Like, where we at?
Is that a Family Dollar next to a liquor store?
You know what I'm
next
saying?
Next to a pawn shop? Next to a gun store?
You know what I'm saying?
Run.
Yeah. I was like, man, it's about to be a lot of faux them graves coming
There's
up.
about to be a
Right?
whole lot of phone names.
A whole lot of faux names coming up. I was like, man, let me get back to that comedy club, you know?
You thought you was in Seansburg.
Sean, I went to Seansburg. Diamond, you're soft.
Diamond is so.
Soft. You come from the softest part of Chicago.
Even his own man's like I was hanging out with his man DJ Illis one time and I was like, and he was like, oh no, Sean's from the suburb.
And they soft. I was like, yeah, it's right next to Schaumburg though. That whole like little neighborhood, yeah. And I was like, bro, it's nice over here, bro.
It's
really
nice over here.
Nice over
It's
here.
nice
good.
over here, bro. Y'all
It's
streets-
definitely not on four of them graves. That's for sure.
But you know what's crazy? There was like it was a couple of dudes that I met that act just like Diamond, and I was like,
Not surprising.
hell no. Like, let me get away from these fools. It's like, oh, what's up, man? Like, yeah. I was like, man, Diamond Jr.'s out here, man.
Diamond Junior. DJ. What's up, my boy? I know you.
But
You
nah,
don't
the
know
trip-
me,
Know me,
but I know you.
Nah, but the trip was cool, man. It was a cool little trip, man. I
tough.
can't wait to do it again, you know?
So, did you catch any of the Olympics while you was on your little world
Oh,
tour?
yeah, I watched the Olympics.
So, what is the panel's thoughts on Australia's breakdance.
Oh fuck! Fuck off.
Contestant.
Everybody but Tokyo sucked.
I was like, is this a real thing?
Bitch was crawling on the floor and shit. I was like,
And do you know she got 0 points?
You know what I heard?
as she should.
You know what I heard? Australia they did not have like a breakdancing team or whatever. Or did they?
She has a
this become a thing?
major in like hip hop stuff. Here's the thing is, I seen this other video of her, right? Now, not to say that she is a good breakdancer by any stretch of the imagination, but I did see her perform moves that would have at least got her like
A point?
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it was weird that she would go out to the Olympics
No, but
and
listen.
show her fucking entire white Caucasian ass with absolutely no soul or no breakdance ability. Like,
No, but listen. Her and her husband put together.
oh, she's not lesbian?
No.
Damn.
Her and her husband put together the panel to judge the people. So she just became a contestant, but her husband was judging. They put that panel together.
Her husband gave her no points.
Zero points from yo.
No,
spouse?
not at the Olympics, but to figure out who's gonna go to the Olympics
Oh.
to
Nepotism.
represent for Australia.
Nepotism. I got you. He gave her all the points.
So her husband jumps up and is
10.
like
10. Perfect 10.
Yeah, she went, and the people that were like in the contest, man, they were like well qualified, but they gave it to her and shit. It's like, what the fuck?
Hey, you gotta love nepotism. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing.
Man.
What did Kevin Hart call that baby in his stand-up? That's a 10 out of 10. What did he call that baby?
Which stand-up?
The 18GV, you know, he's like, that's granite. How you know that's granite? You know what you've never seen that? Oh, God. Oh, God.
You gotta
It's
look
killing
My
that
me.
up.
favorite ones is his early
Fucking
ones.
killing me.
I haven't watched a lot of his more recent ones. But nah, that shit was like, and the memes, yo, I seen one with Jurassic, the Jurassic Park kitchen scene with the raptors. I seen them up for the kid hiding behind the thing, and old girl is
Doing that, but nah, did you? I took the video and then I mixed it with that Dave Chappelle, with that one skit like, you got to get the fuck out of my car.
All that crazy dance making my dick soft.
All that crazy dancing making my penis soft. Like, man, that was terrible.
Oh, God.
Terrible.
So bad that they won't even have breakdancing in the LA Olympics in 4 years. God, like,
Right.
that's how bad you was, bitches. You killed the entire
Okay.
sport.
They're talking about pulling fucking boxing out of the Olympics for 2028.
Good.
That's dumb.
They need to replace it with UFC.
Nah.
With
that's how-
mixed martial arts.
That's how you would.
We're
That's
fucked.
how you would. That's how boxers would turn pro, though.
Yeah.
Like going to the Olympics first.
Yeah,
and then,
but
you know.
Okay.
I think they need to take out boxing, take
No.
out their bullshit karate.
No. Fuck what you talking about. Who is the best in the UFC at every weight class? I can tell you it's not a fucking American. We're fucked, brother.
Like, I give a
We
fuck.
get 0 medals
I don't care
at all. I care.
I
okay.
don't care.
USA. Okay. We're trying.
I'm waiting for Texas to secede from the union,
Let's
so we
talk
can enter.
about that.
So we can enter our. Because did y'all know if Texas at this Olympics was its own country, we would have been in sixth place in sixth place
as
in
far
medal
as
places.
all countries. Just Texas athletes alone.
Just Texas
earned
athletes
as
alone.
many medals as France did entirely.
I said we secede for the nation.
Oh,
At least by 28. Okay, we gotta have our own Olympic team.
I want to know who that chick is that
KD?
won the hurdles.
Oh, I know. Nah,
I must ain't seen her.
she broke the record.
She can jump over Chocolate Daddy.
Nah. Bro, KD, the most gold-winning basketball player of Olympic history, is a Texas athlete. Okay, they not fucking with us. Okay, Texas would be the greatest. Patrick Mahomes on the 2028 football team. Okay, be fucking for real. Be fucking. Patrick Mahomes,
Be for real.
bro. Texas is. We are Himothy's, bro.
We're goated for sure.
Speaking of France, y'all see Michael Jordan's progeny snorting an unknown substance during breakfast.
Man, let's keep it real, man. He was trying out the coke, man. That was,
Okay, but my problem is He's Michael Jordan's son. That's
who
that is
cares?
what Michael Jordan's son. If he's not a LeBron Jr. or whatever, like he supposed to do cocaine every goddamn day. That's his goddamn job. Michael Jordan's your daddy. You don't gotta do shit.
If you wasn't in the draft this past year,
Right, snorting
that's what he
cocaine
doing.
is your job.
He does it at a professional level. Okay.
Yeah, I seen him too. That was professional. That was professional booger sugar snorter. Okay, he knew what he was doing. That was not his first time.
I know.
Hitting a key bump. Okay, that was he was a professional.
They brought it to the table. He was like, "Oh shit."
That smile on his face. That smile on his face. That's a man that knows what that's gonna bring. Like you know what I'm saying. He was not disappointed.
Not disappointed at all.
I said he visited Paris all the time. You talking about they bring him the cocaine? He said, "I got my own bag. I don't even." No, okay.
Cocaine ballet is crazy.
Cocaine ballet.
Damn.
Hey, you know what? I've been seeing these videos lately, man, of these studs, like posing in videos, like.
Finna hit the stud train? Where are we going?
No, I'm not hitting those studs.
You know who I heard likes all of these videos? Drewski.
Who, Drew?
Drewski.
Drewski love the studs.
Drewski
Oh,
loves
yeah.
all that pony gyrating Stucci videos. You know what I'm saying? He loves them shits.
Hey, oh yeah, I gotta say this. Shout out to Craig Fax. Craig Fax is a comedian in California. He came up with that term Stucci, which is stud coochie.
Stucci.
You know what I'm saying?
Keep that
Studs
Stucci
be
away
trying,
from me.
yeah, studs be trying to show off that Stucci.
Stucci.
Oh my god, that video you sent in the group chat. I was like, what the fuck?
I was like,
Vulgar.
yeah. I'm like, what the fuck
Vulgar.
is? No, it's
It's
one
the
on
hand placement for me. I was like, yo.
it's one on TikTok. I
Move
swear.
your hand. Don't move your hand.
No.
I gotta find her name. It's one on TikTok where, man, she came in. She like all just like thugged out, skinny jeans, just straight look like Travis Scott, bro. She get a makeover. She wearing a skirt, but she's still standing like Travis Scott, and she got a mini skirt on. And I'm like, I'm thinking the way she's standing, I'm like, man, balls about to fall out of that fucking skirt in a minute. Like, you know what I'm saying? She's standing like she got balls.
Mike is like,
Nah, that coochie gonna bite you.
You're
That's that. I'm like, I don't know, man. And then this dude's making videos like where they trying to like talk to studs and shit. I'm like, bro, y'all must like getting pegged, bro.
Dude,
I ain't doing it.
there's this one. I don't know. You may be talking about the same video where the guy like he sees studs and he starts doing.
Yeah,
Yo,
doing that, yeah, that shit is funny though. It's funny as hell.
wild, uncomfortable. What like oh boy, well like he'll go to the gym, the club, just out at a festival. And he'll see like
Yeah, he'll be like, oh, you a stud?
not attractive women. I gotta do the whole thing.
Okay.
Like he'll see me and he'll just start making
Yeah.
eye contact and I'm like, you a wild boy.
He'll
You
look
a
at
wild
no,
boy.
he'll look at the camera. He'll be
Jack,
like,
clip it.
he'll be like, got us one. He'll be like, I got us one, got us one. And then he'll walk up and then he'll start doing like this. Like, what the fuck?
Double
trying to be
clip
cool
it,
with
Jack.
that
Double-
Chad,
He'll try to be like cool with him and shit and be like,
Yeah, he's like, hey, what's up? And then that one, he did one. She was like, you tapping on the whole. She was like, you tapping
one
on
long
the whole.
clip, chat. One long clip.
He was like, he tapped one on, I think he tapped on a thigh or something. She was like, who you touching on? He was like, you, I'm trying to see what's up with you. And he's like, you tapping on a whole grown ass man. He's like, nah, you a stud. Dude, that shit is crazy, bro. I don't know, man. But
Yo, the Could Have Been Records reunion episode, man, when they was talking about Drewski and like when Coach and him were getting the whole discussion, like, yeah, you was hitting on, it's like, don't even lie, you was trying to holler at the studs too. You was trying to, I was the only one trying to, it's a whole woman, man. I'm not wrong for trying to holler at a woman. She's still a woman just because you dress like a man.
I forgot that comedian's name that be with Drewski, but he be on the 85
Yeah,
South Show too.
I forget his name
He's funny
too.
as hell. But you see that one where that stud was in the studio rapping and he was behind it. He kept doing like
Could have been an episode.
he be like, yeah, keep
Coulda been
rapping.
records.
And he was just behind it doing like, I'm like, dog, y'all wilding, bro. Y'all wilding, man. Straight Stucci.
Bro, name.
That's crazy.
It's like something V or something. VV or I know who you thought. Oh, bro, is hilarious.
Yeah.
Bro, like that is the best addition to Drewski. Like those two paired.
He funny as hell.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
He
but
on
then
some of what's his name? Wayne skits. I forgot.
The brother?
No, that dude. He's like he does a lot. Like I guess because he in Atlanta, he does a lot of shit. But he funny as hell. Like I don't know why he ain't as bigger than all of the people that he fuck with than he is.
All right. So I seen this Instagram status that reminded me of some shit that I back long time ago. Further back.
Further down.
Further down.
This motherfucker was like, I just put on my whole work uniform to convince this bitch to leave my house.
It's crazy because I showed that nigga that post. I was like, that's familiar. Oh, wait.
Yeah,
Did he?
that's familiar.
I don't remember that he did.
I did.
Either way, have you ever done anything like that?
I have.
Yes,
have.
brother. One time.
Well, I didn't put 'em-
before,
Oh, go ahead.
Before I was even there, I was like, MK, I need you to run into the room immediately. We got I don't know what the fuck the emergency is, but
I was
you better think of
literally about
something.
to say, I mean, I don't think he's ever done anything like that, but he has me come to the rescue.
Yeah, no,
I
W
got
little
you,
sister.
though. I got you, for sure.
Nah, I told this girl that hey, my job just called me, man. I gotta go into work. Shit. Like, you gotta get up.
Yo, I had this girl come. This is back in Lufkin, and like my parents were out of town that day, but I didn't know when they was coming back. And so like she come to the house, you know, blase. I'm like, she's want to stick around. I'm like, no, you can't hang around. You know what? I got a study group. This bitch followed me all the way. It's 30 minutes from my house to my college. This bitch followed me all the way from my house to my college. I literally had to go to the library. Act like I'm
where's
walking
your
into
study
the
group?
fucking library. Look around the corner of the bitch. I'm like, fuck it, I'm going home. I guess.
Wild work.
Wild work. Wild.
19 years old.
But
He's a wild boy.
hey, before we go off the air though, serious note, I want to take a little moment of silence for my homie Big Classic. His funeral is this Saturday. We just gonna go into it. Let's do it. All right.
You going?
Of course.
I'll be there.
Of course, man. I'll be there, you know.
What time is it though?
It's like 11 in the morning. It's like in the morning. I'll send you the details. But it's early.
I might
though.
be late.
It's early though, but I will be there, man. But hey, this has been On Air Don't Care for
Unhand me now.
He's waited. He's been waiting. All right, yeah.
Hey, this is On Air Don't Care. Coleone, what you got going on?
Let's see. Micah_Coleone on Instagram, Facebook. Micah Coleone on TikTok, and then Coolin with Coleone on Twitch. We be streaming some NCAA, Rocket League, all kinds of shit. Pop in, fuck with your boy.
Hey, Alexander K, AlexanderKComedy.com. That's where you can find all my social medias, all my content. New content coming soon.
What it is, what it do. Blue Label Johnny. I'm here tomorrow night. Saturday, Back and Flips. Then Friday, Hooters. Sunday, Library Bar. Y'all know the deal.
And MK Coleone everywhere besides Facebook, MK Richards. And you can catch me at the fair all week long.
Make sure you tag Cabron and Honor Don't Care on Cole Wetzel and Taylor Swift shit.
Yeah.
Make sure they pay attention. We need to get her on the radar.
At least Wetzel. Thank you.
All right. It's
Rock
the Rock.
Boys and girls.
Boys.